Hi, my name is Daniel Donovan, and I'm Director of Operations for Max Effect Marketing. Today we're doing part one of our series of reputation management, and it's all about Yelp. We call it Yelp Help. Yelp is an important element to any marketing plan, especially in the digital space. Almost 80% of customers consider online reviews as reliable as a personal review, which is crazy. But it's also why you need to incorporate Yelp into your marketing plan. And we're going to teach you some ways on not only the basics of Yelp, but how to use Yelp to your advantage to generate more customers and more referrals. So, the very first step in interacting with Yelp is creating a Yelp profile for your business. Now, the odds are that somebody has already created something for your business and you have to go in and claim it. So the first step is to go to yelp.com and type in your business name in the search bar and select your city. Once your business comes in the bottom left-hand corner, you're going to see a button that says claim this business. You want to click that business so you can claim it, start adding images to it, editing it, responding to reviews, and other things that you can do with Yelp. So if you can't find your business and it hasn't populated there, and you search it, then in the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see a box that says, not here, tell us what we're missing, add a business, and you'll add your business profile to that. Once you click on either one of the buttons, you're going to have to put in some personal information in order to verify yourself as a person with Yelp. So enter your first and last name, your email address, and generate a secure password. The last thing you want is for somebody to hack your password for Yelp because they can do some destruction. Then Yelp requires a phone verification. The phone verification is the fastest and easiest way. And so you want to click on the button that says, call me now, and punch in the 4-digit code that it prompts you to. In this case, it's the 8761. So when you call, you'll type in the code, and that will verify you as the business owner and the person. And one key here is to make sure you have to have your business phone number, and that's the number you have to answer. They're verifying that number links to this business. So don't be using your cell phone, none of that stuff, because what's going to happen is you can't change that number without re-verifying, and you don't want your cell phone posted as the Yelp. So it has to be your business line in the office. So after you do all that, you have the ability to kind of customize your Yelp page. You can add images, and I encourage you to add as many images as you can. Both images of clients, customers, staff, machinery, equipment, your logo for sure, events that you do, any of that stuff, and kind of fill out your page with as much information about your business as possible. Hours of operation, a summary, all those things are going to help you gain traction within Yelp and help customers find your business. So now that you have your Yelp profile, what you want is your customers to start developing their Yelp profiles. So as customers come in, especially regular customers, the best trick is to ask them if they'll set up a Yelp account for you and review your business, especially if you know it's a customer that's had an amazing experience with you guys, is a consistent customer, somebody you rely on. Get those clients to start creating Yelp accounts. They can create it very easily using their information from Facebook or from Google+, and they can create it right in your lobby, and they can actually check into your business while they're waiting for you in the lobby. And the key with this is that Yelp has a filtering system, and many people complain about this filtering system because they feel it gives unfair weight to negative reviews. But the trick to Yelp is using it properly. So the more people you can get to create a Yelp account and then get them to check into your business while they're waiting to be serviced, that Yelp review will almost always get posted to your account. Because if you check in, that's an action, and then you leave the review, that's another action. And that tells Yelp that yes, we're not, getting a bunch of people to fill out Yelp reviews, which tend to get filtered out. We actually have a person, we verified that they've been in the business. Now they're verifying that they've used your service and they like it. And those types of reviews are what is going to fill out your Yelp page even more. So once your customers already have their Yelp profile, especially like I said, if they're a regular customer, get them to check in before their appointment. You want that check in, and then you want them to leave a review as soon as possible after, so it's fresh on their mind. They know they're doing it. You're allowed to offer what we call a carrot, $5 off the next service or 10% off for leaving a review. You can never dictate whether they want them to leave a positive or negative review. You can only offer something if they're going to leave a review in general. So if Yelp finds out that you're offering discounts for people to leave positive reviews, Yelp will actually remove you from their website. So we don't want to do that. What we want to do is use our best judgment. If somebody leaves their appointment angry, we don't want to give them information on how to leave a review on Yelp. We don't want to generate a negative review. So usually what I'll tell clients is if they have somebody at their desk in their business that's had a great experience, have them log into Yelp right there, check into your business, and right as they leave, they can leave a quick review, and most likely those reviews are going to be posted onto Yelp. This process is very helpful. It helps with search engine optimization. It helps with drawing your business to the top of Yelp search results, which people use a lot. And is really a good system. And it's great to build some momentum by using your regular clients, people that you trust, people that trust you, and will leave a good review. And as I've been stating throughout, the best time to ask for a review is within 48 hours of doing business. There's several reasons for that. First one being it's fresh on their mind. Second one being people get busy. If somebody gets busy and forgets to do a Yelp review and then keeps forgetting and down the road, it's one of those things that will never get done. We actually encourage people to, if they can hold clients back for 5 or 10 minutes, have them do the Yelp review right there on the spot so they don't forget. If you've got a good enough relationship with some of your clients, that's a great way to get things started. But you want to try and contact them within the first 48 hours of doing business. So if they're unable to leave a Yelp review right then and there, then you can send them an email with your Yelp link, which Max Effect Marketing is building for everyone. And you can email that link to them, and then that way they can get right on there from their email, fill it out really quick. They've already checked in, so Yelp knows that they were at your business, and this will be a review that will be kept on your page. So capturing positive Yelp reviews is just kind of common sense. As I stated before, you don't want a bunch of negative reviews. So the biggest thing you want to do is evaluate your customers, be able to read your customers, have your admins be able to read customers. If a customer comes out of their experience shouting or complaining or any of that, there's no reason to start them on the path down to Yelp, because all it's going to do is hurt your business. You can't remove the reviews from Yelp. Yelp will not remove the reviews from their page, and no users can review. Once they've put a negative review up, they can't take it down either. So the bottom line is you have to be very diligent and very careful about who you have post on your Yelp page. Now, that being said, I would say probably 95% of your customers are likely going to have a positive experience. So if they do have a positive experience, then that's when you lead them to your Yelp page so that they can leave a positive review. Most of you have some sort of paperwork that your clients need to fill out when they're coming to their appointment or signing out as they're leaving their appointment. And what we encourage is for you to incorporate the Yelp aspect of your business in your check-in or check-out process. Personally, I prefer the checkout process because then you can have a chance to evaluate the customer and ensure that they had a great experience. However, if it's a customer you trust, get that started right from the beginning. They may have things to do after their appointment. and people don't like to be held up. So use your best judgment, but somehow incorporate, and it might take some testing, but incorporate your Yelp page and getting Yelp reviews into your check-in or check-out process. So every customer that has a positive review has a chance to leave a review for your business. The more positive reviews you get, the higher ranked your Yelp page will be, and the more easily clients will find you. And this is just kind of saying what I stated before. If they can't leave a review of the business now, don't harass them. Don't make the situation worse. Just shoot them an email and ask them if they could please fill it out before the next time they come in. You can even offer them at that point, the $5 or 10% or whatever it is you decide for leaving the review. But essentially what you want to do is just make sure that you have some other way for them to follow up if they can't review right on the spot. And like everything else these days, there's an app for that. People can install the Yelp app on their phone, and everything can be done from their mobile phone in a matter of minutes. So it's not like it's a terribly difficult thing for people to leave Yelp reviews. It's more about your business fostering those relationships and building it into your process so it becomes a normal thing for people to review your business. So, what if you do get a negative review? Well, the more people you treat, the more people you lead to Yelp, the more likely you're going to get a few negative reviews. But a negative review is not the end of the world. If it's drowned out by many, many positive reviews, it's not going to hurt your business terribly. Not every business and no business is perfect, and there's going to be ups and downs in everything. And it's just making sure that you get more ups than downs, and then how you respond to the negativity is going to go a long way in showing how engaged you are with your clients or patients, positive or negative. So here's a couple tips on how you respond to negative reviews. So it's just like anything else. If a customer was sitting in your office complaining to you face to face, how would you treat them? How would you approach that client? And there's some, basic rules to this. Don't be defensive. Get their contact info and sympathize, apologize. I'm sorry you feel this way. We'll make it up to you, or but just be empathetic to them, apologetic. Some people just really like to complain, but the kill them with kindness, and a lot of people will change their attitude right then and there, and that might even change their review. So the final rule about this is never, ever, ever give them free stuff in the comments. So when you respond to a Yelp review, you log into your Yelp business page and you have an opportunity to reply to a negative or positive review. I encourage you to do both. But never offer free stuff in the content. So if somebody's angry, never say, oh, we'll give you a free session, or we'll take 50% off your next appointment. The problem is this opens the door for trolls, and trolls love to do negative things. And what they do is they see, if I complain, I get something for free. You don't want that to be public. What you want them to reach out to you with their contact info, contact them, and at that point you can offer them something free, or you can offer them a discount, or you can do whatever you feel like is going to retain them as a customer if you would like. But don't do it in a public forum like a Yelp comment section. And also, once again, be apologetic up and down. Just make sure that you let them know you're on top of it, you understand how they feel, and you're going to make it right. So basically, negative reviews will pop up in 35% of the searches for your business, which is not great. 35% isn't a huge number, but it's still a bad thing if you have many negative reviews. That's why you have to be very finicky about who you trust to give reviews, and you want to really get momentum. That's why I've probably said it 5-6 times throughout this, but you're going to have those clients that you're very close with, that they're regular customers, that are happy. And those are the people you want to start building up your Yelp reviews with. And then you can start adding in your new clients in a trickle. And pretty soon you're going to have a really full Yelp page, which is going to be very positive. But it also, as you're going through this, just understand that you have to be diligent about who you lead to your Yelp page and who you don't. And if you do leave a bad comment, just one thing, you cannot delete that comment ever. So it will be there forever. And it's a real stain on your business. So the unfortunate part about Yelp is the fact that they don't want everybody to leave 5-star reviews. 5-star reviews are great, but a lot of 5-star reviews get filtered. Yelp is looking for 3.5 to 4.5 stars. They want a few of those negative reviews, and they'll filter less of your positives if you get a few of those negatives in there. So 5-star, 1-star are the most filtered. Definitely the shorter the post, the more likely it's going to be filtered. So if you have some of your really good clients, they're willing to take the time to do this with you, what you want to do is have them leave a lengthy review or a review with some substance in it, not something like great time, exclamation point, 5 stars. That's something that's going to get filtered. But if you have something where somebody takes the time to describe, maybe some of the staff, some of the process, that's a review that's going to be kept on because it's got more substance to it, and Yelp looks at it as a more realistic review. Be careful with big contests. People love to do this where, hey, let's get as many people to post reviews on our site, on our Yelp page as possible. Yelp gets a little bit finicky about how many posts in a single day or even a single month to basically prevent businesses from doing a one-day push for Yelp. Yelp is something that needs to be worked on constantly from each individual business. They also won't allow reviews that are generated from the same IP address. So, everybody always thinks the best thing we should do is set up a computer that's linked to Yelp and have one person after another as they leave a review on Yelp. Well, you can't do that because what will happen is only one of those reviews, or maybe all of them, will be filtered out because they're all coming from the same IP address. Each phone has its own IP address, so everybody using their individual phones is fine. Being able to review while they're in the store is absolutely perfect from their IP address, but you can't do it so that they set it up from one computer. And then you don't want to post on your customer's behalf, even if they say, no, I trust you. You don't want to do that because, one, it's coming from your tracking location, especially if it finds you at your business, and it'll filter out that review. So, I've been talking about this quite a bit too. Boost your reviews. So the trick to boosting your reviews, make an offer. It doesn't have to be much. People will do, this is only a 5-minute process, and people will do this for small gift cards. If you do a $5 gift card, there's a good chance that 50% of those people are going to come back in and spend money at your business when you do it. Just make sure that you do not tell them, here's a $5 gift card to leave a positive review for us. It has to just be a review. You cannot steer them one way or another. And, one way to keep on top of everything is visit your Yelp page on a weekly basis. See what's going on. See who's reviewing you. You'll get links, so you should get email notifications if stuff goes on there. But, you want to really drive those home gradually with, $5 discounts. Get people back in the door. Use it as a marketing tool because it will turn into a major digital marketing tool when you're finished. Now, the next thing is making everything uniform. So the way SEO works, they want everything to kind of look the same, especially local SEO. It's a big deal when you're doing all of the local SEO. You're doing directory listings, you're filing with Google, you're filing with Yahoo. You want everything to be consistent. The name of the business exactly the same, the address exactly the same, the phone number exactly the same, the information exactly the same. This is going to drive up your local rankings. So when somebody's searching in your area for, let's say, weight loss, if you have a uniform local SEO policy that includes your Yelp page, that will start coming up at the top, and people will come to your business naturally just right off of Google or Yahoo or one of those. Now, we do most of this local SEO stuff for you, but we encourage you to work on getting your Yelp pages to look as nice as possible. So, just to review real quick. First, Yelp is easy. Prompt check-in. Encourage more and more and more and more of your clients and patients to check in while they're in your office. That is probably Yelp's favorite thing, and you can almost be certain that that review will not be filtered. Ask them when leaving. So that's, when you have somebody check in, that's mostly clients that you trust, that you know will give a good review. Other clients, if you're not sure, wait till they're leaving. As part of their checkout process, incorporate the Yelp reviews. Make sure that it's in 48 hours, so essentially get it right there in the office or get an email out to them as soon as possible so that they're filling that out as well. Once again, Yelp is easy. If you play by their rules, you're going to see that it's a very good tool to use. Responding to negative reviews, make sure that you understand any comments you put in the comment section are never going to get deleted, so don't tarnish your business's reputation with a mean response or a negative response. And also don't encourage trolls to destroy your business. So don't offer any sort of discount in the comment section. Get their contact information, be empathetic and sympathetic, and once you contact them privately, you can offer them something to try and maintain that relationship. Don't break the bank. So don't have 200 of your closest friends review your Yelp page all in one day. Chances are all of them will be filtered out because Yelp will look at it as kind of spam. Then, have a contest, drawing, offer something to get people, to encourage people to leave reviews. And don't be afraid of, 3 or 4 negative reviews if you have 40 positive reviews. That's something that's very, very good because Yelp knows that these are legitimate reviews. And then have fun. Share pictures. Make it as full. Make your page as full and as lively as possible because more and more people are going to be attracted to your page when they land on there organically. So that's Yelp is easy. Our next topic will be how to use the Yelp automated email system that Max Effect Marketing has set up for all their clients. And we're going to do a training on that next.